I'll tell you this, after coming out of, oh darn, look at that. I don't know what that is. Um, Being 43 and dating so many women within the United States and outside of the United States, I think it's very clear why men are attracted to women more outside of the United States, and it's simply this: men are human beings, and any human being would prefer to be with someone that showed them love and kindness on the same level that they show that partner love and kindness. So if a woman shows a man trust, if she's overweight, she's having health issues, they go out to eat and he regulates her on what she's eating, just like she would do for him, just because he's showing her the same respect, love, and compassion as you'd expect from a partner. Just because it's the husband showing that to the woman and not the woman showing that to the man does not make it wrong or immoral or controlling in any way. If a woman has just a little bit of love for the man, enough to have dinner ready for him when he gets home, there's nothing wrong with her showing that she is going to participate in that relationship or in that marriage and be an active partner towards her partner by showing them acts of kindness by making their day better. There's nothing bad, evil, or controlling about that man or anything about that woman that means that she is somehow a slave and too submissive to that man for treating him with the same respect. You see, women are not idiots. Women are not lower level than men. Women are equal. They're human beings too. So to act as though a woman should not do the stuff, as though a woman should be a child to be taken care of, like a man marries that woman to take care of her and allow her to be lazy because she's somehow subpar than a human being that deserves respect, treatment, or love, is very disrespectful. And to try and pawn off that argument as being empowered or somehow it being feminism or anything like that. Or this is my favorite one: when a woman is seen as not being independent because she is choosing to act in a come from a place of respect and loyalty to do acts of service for her husband just like her husband does for her. I think it's really revolting that we've become a very anti-healthy relationship, anti-love, pro-hate, pro um, dysfunctional society to the point where it is common and expected to shame a couple for being healthy. I remember when I was given a lot of dirty looks by women, all right, servers at a restaurant, and one time at a grocery store who was the cashier, when I had a girlfriend who was eating so unhealthy that she was rapidly starting to gain weight because her family was laughing, saying it was cute. And she was eating all this junk food. And so she told me how she was starting to develop this eating disorder from her family, saying, "Take big bites, Chrissy, take big bites, ha 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 ha." And so she ate a full cheesecake. And I was grossed out by it. I got a migraine and it was just nasty. And she started having health issues. She started seeing the doctor. She was not healthy. So when we would go out to eat and she wanted to grab a dessert, I was like, "Christy, no, you know you can't do that right now." And the waitress gave me a look and looked at the woman. She's like, "You can get anything you want." And I told her, "No, she cannot. If the doctor's letting her know that she's having health issues and she keeps eating that way, and we see she cannot eat that way, she cannot eat whatever she wants." And I spoke to the manager about that waitress getting into a couple's personal business because she was offended that a man was treating that woman with respect and dignity and reminding her to take care of herself. And that was none of that woman's business. And I've seen it too. I've seen videos encouraging women to participate in a very unhealthy behavior by speaking up to a woman involved in a relationship about how she could do whatever she wants and blah blah blah. No. No, a woman is a human being as well and needs to be treated with such respect. To act like women are somehow children that don't have to obey any rules so they can just be chaotic and do whatever they want without having somehow the right to being involved with a healthy relationship where someone treats her with the dignity and respect and remind them. It's no different than where did I put my keys? You know, you put your keys here, you put your keys there. Remember, the doctor said this. Here's your medication. The doctor said that. But for some reason, when it comes to that woman's safety, when she goes out and the husband says no, you're not going to go in that dangerous area to that dangerous club in the middle of the night where these things tend to happen, where the risk factor is remarkably high. Both sides have their roles to play. And by these roles no longer being even considered to be active anymore, we are seeing a very rapid downfall in society. Look how offended women are getting because they're mistreating men so poorly that men are like, okay, I'm not going to date Western women. I'm going to date outside and find a woman who's not harmful, chaotic, damaging, and hostile towards me because I can't take any abuse and trauma anymore. And those women go after those men, calling them sissies, saying that they got small dicks and blah, 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 because they've become very narcissistically abusive today. And it is a problem. And the good women, oh my gosh, the good women are usually taken by very bad dudes at a very young age. You know, around college age, a lot of the good women are taken by very disgusting men. You know, not everywhere. I mean, you get to areas like Wisconsin and places like that where there's good men who marry good women. But where I'm from in California, the good girls are taken very young, you know, 18 to 20, and married very quickly because they're too young to understand or to have learned. They don't have enough life experience to know what a good man is and what a good man isn't. So they tend to marry narcissistic men who have money and are in positions of authority, and they think that it's true love because the guy has money and is going to get a big inheritance and things like that. And I've seen it almost with every good girl within California, you know. So don't get me wrong, it goes both ways here. But we need to change Western society back to treating women with respect and encouraging women to be respectful towards men again. Because it has become an anti respect, anti health, anti mental health, pro chaos, pro abuse, pro neglect society that is being promoted and praised through social media, through these memes, through these clips, these videos. And there's simply just no reason for men to put up with it because men simply don't have to. So if women don't have to put up with abusive, narcissistic relationships, it doesn't mean that men have to. Men and women are both human beings. We are equal. A man can choose not to be a victim of abuse, especially when it comes to your average westernized woman. And there's nothing wrong with that.